Hello and welcome to more Banjo Tooie! Today we are going to finish off Hailfire Peaks. And I really mean finish it off, not we'll come back later and we'll get the rest of the things. Collectible wise, we are actually going to 100% finish Hailfire Peaks today. So that's very exciting. First thing we're going to do here is split up to Banjo solo, and we're actually going to take him over to the guy over here. So we can do some stuff with him, we can go deliver him to his home and all that. So we just got to use that taxi pack action. Come here, Mr. Saberman. The least he could do is walk towards me. Actually, let me get a little bit closer. You walk pretty slow when you're in taxi pack, so I could have waddled my way all the way over to him, but I guess it's gonna work. So let's go back to that warp pad right up there, and let's take the warp pad over to the fireside lure area. This is gonna be right next to his tent. Pretty much right as you enter the stage, you see the tent right here, and that's what we're looking for, so let's just go drop him off. Here you go, dude. Go take a nap. Maybe he just likes sleeping in hot environments. I can't imagine those stones are any colder than like several hundred degrees, but his tent, his equipment, all just as he left it. Let's just hope that the lava doesn't rise by like 2 inches, because then he'll get roasted alive. Well, we get a fine golden jigsaw. Hooray! Thank you for that jiggy, good sir. Of course, it has to spawn on the other side. We have to walk all the way over there to get it. Not that it's a big deal. And actually, he has some dialogue that pops up right here. What he actually says is a bit random. I've seen a couple different things he can say. Go ahead, mister. I wonder what adventures may await me. So that's not that funny. A couple other things he can say. Maybe if you wait around, you can hear him say it all. But he can also talk about, like, maybe I'll sleep with a dolphin or something like that. And he can also say, bears with their own adventure. So there's a few weird things. I don't know if he says sleep with a dolphin. He says something about a dolphin, though. But let's go up into this area here. And through the tunnel of magic. And we're actually going to do a crazy double jump over to this side. Probably not the safest thing I've ever done, but we're going to grip grab over here, because we can actually activate the train station. We've done this before in the ice side, but there's actually 2 train stations in Hailfire Peaks, so we have to activate the lava side as well. And there's Gobi. Hey, mister, how you doing, buddy? We'll deal with him later. So let's just go back to the other side. Let's try not to fall. Don't die! No! Gosh. Sometimes I feel like it's just not going to grab on, and I've actually had that happen a couple of times where you go for a crazy jump like that and it just doesn't even grab the ledge. So we're going to lava boost up here just to save some time. I guess we can heal up a little bit while we're at it. We could have gone all the way around and jumped across these stone pillars, but who wants to waste time like that, right? So we're going to go inside here. This is the lava train station, and we're going to call Chuffy over here. So we need him for just a bit. But we'll basically have to get him in position for something later, so we'll deal with that at another time. Let's bring Chuffy right on over here. And of course, as you guys are accustomed to, we have to sit around and wait for the cinematic to play. So he's still in Grunty Industries right now, just got to bring him all the way over here. But once he's here, we can move on, grab some more goodies. There's actually one other thing we do want to get inside the train station here before we leave. And oh my gosh, once you guys see what I'm about to explain, you'll probably facepalm at me being kind of a dummy. There might have been some of you that commented about this back in Pterodactyland, but you'll see what I mean. Okay, so Chuffy is here. If we could ever move, that'd be great. There we go, we can actually control ourselves. So I'm going to jump over here, and we have to grip grab along this ledge to get to the honeycomb. Now, in Pterodactyland, I went out of my way to shoot these guys with the grenade egg so that Banjo could get across, because I thought that's how you had to do it. No, all you do is let them attack. When they go down, you just go across. Wow, so complicated. Banjo can go across by himself. I know, it's crazy, isn't it? But there you go. Now we can just jump right down here. Let's get back out of this place, and we're going to go back to the warp pad. It's going to be a little bit of a walk, but not too bad. So we're just going to go back across these stone pillars right here, and the warp pad's going to be right up there, so let's go deal with that. Now, these hot hand guys, turns out you can actually kill them with eggs. Oh my gosh, can you not? Oh, gosh dang it. Well, I guess I'm going to go down to this warp pad instead. But yeah, you can kill those guys with eggs. The ice eggs are the most effective. Grenade eggs work as well, but of course grenade eggs create explosions, so you might hurt yourself. So that is something you can do. I'm going to land right in the water, aren't I? Yep, fantastic. Let me just finally use this warp pad. We're going to go over to the the ice side upper area. And I don't know why, but in the warp pad, they call the lava side, they call it the fire side. So they kind of mix up the names lava and fire. Also for icy, they call it icy, and then the warp pad, they call it ice. So they kind of mix the names up for whatever reason. So both names are technically accurate, but I generally just refer to them as the lava and the icy side. But we're gonna go inside our little shack pack. I think it was the snooze pack is the name of the snooze move. That would make a lot more sense. But let's go over here, grab the jiggy. And with that, we're once again going to go back to the warp pad. Just a little bit of editing around here as Banjo, just collecting some stuff we had to do with him solo. And we're going to go regain control of Banjo and Kazooie. Warping back to that ice side lower area, whatever they call it. Let's grab Kazooie, and we're going to go back to the fireplace. We're going all over the place, but that's just kind of what you have to do sometimes in Banjo Tooie. Now this time we're actually going to go down here to the left and across to this giant Coliseum type building. And we're actually going to go inside here. Not get hit by that guy. He'll probably knock us right into the lava. I don't want that crud. So we want to go inside here because directly on this side, there is a jiggy. So we have to find a way to actually access that. Also on that side behind that waterfall is actually a Jinja. So we've got to get him as well. So a few things to do here. The first thing I'm going to do is go up this way. Oh, that's actually a Minjo. Don't even deal with him. But we're going to go up to the left here. And there's going to be a switch. So we'll go and hit that. This will actually give us some platforms to walk on so we can go get that Jinjo. Of course, it's not going to stop the crazy hot waterfall, but we'll find a way to deal with that. So that one is not a Minjo. That one is actually something we do want to collect. And we're getting pretty... Ow! We're getting pretty close to the end of the Jinjos in this game. I think there's only like 5 or 6 left after this. So we're almost done, which is pretty exciting. So let's go right through here. And all we have to do is jump across these platforms. If I can. Ooh! Alright, got it. Cool. And to get to that last one, to get through the waterfall, we're going to use the Wonder Wing right there. You could also probably... Actually, I don't know. You know what? Let's test it. I was going to say you could probably shoot a Clockwork Kazooie. Ow! Well, that didn't work out very well. Let's just use a Wonder Wing. That's probably the best idea. And there we go. One more red Jinjo and we've got that family completed. I think we have several different families that one to go. And I keep taking damage. Let's go kill this cursed beehive to get some health back. And then we're actually going to go back inside the Coliseum here. So at some point in the Coliseum, there's going to be some split up paths. We want to go find those. And you might have noticed if you look at the name, it's the Coliseum Kickball Stadium. Yes, today we are going to have more kickball. We haven't really done anything kickball related since some of the first episodes. We can break that guy open for some reason. That does not appear to... Oh, there's some plunger shoes. We'll get those later. We'll use those with Kazooie in a bit. I thought I was on the other side here for some reason. I don't know why I went over that side, but the split up pads are right here. So let's split up to Banjo. And you know what? Let's heal up real quick. So we got to do a little bit as Banjo solo, a little bit as Kazooie solo as well. But first things we're going to do, try not to get pooped on by the stupid gargoyle that keeps farting at us. And we're going to climb up this chain right here. Now here's an annoying part. I got to jump off the chain, drop down, onto the grip grab. There we go. And not go back onto the chain. Dodge the poop. Nope. Oh, jeez. If that poop smacks you in the face, you're going to get knocked off and it's not going to be a good time. So I'm glad I managed to avoid that. So now once we're up here, we're going to hit this switch with Banjo. And basically we're going to go back and forth between the different characters. Hitting the Banjo switch opens up the Kazooie switch. So now we have to go over to Kazooie. So now we'll go across. Now is when I meant to go to this side with the plunger boots. You don't actually have to blow that up before you split because Kazooie can shoot the eggs by herself. And we're going to use these plunger boots, or claw clambers, whatever you want to call them, to climb to the top here. And this is actually not heading towards the Kazooie switch we just accessed. This is a little bit different. We're just going to go out here, and this will actually give us a Cheeto page. So now we're up to 10. We can go get 2 more cheats, and we're actually going to do that this episode, so we'll get to that. But now I want to drop down the air. No! Oh my gosh, I didn't mean to die. I tried to glide again. Gosh dang it. Now I have to take Banjo back up there. Hold on. You know, if I was smart, I would have gone and put in the next cheat code already, because the next one makes it so I can't take fall damage. Man, that would be great to have. Okay, we're back here as Kazooie. We got Banjo up on the switch, and getting Kazooie to her switch is a little bit more complicated than just climbing up the pillar right there. We actually have to go all the way over here. We're going to go over to the warp pad, and we're going to take the warp pad to the upper area. Still trying to avoid these stupid guys. Oh, okay, we made it. So let's take the warp pad here up to the fireside upper area. And we're going to go all the way along here. Now I can show you guys that you can kill these hot hands with the eggs. So boom, they're actually pretty easy to kill as well. And as soon as you hit them, they're pretty much dead. You don't have to worry about dodging them as they die. As soon as you hit them, they can't hurt you. So you're good to go. So we're going to fly all the way over here, or run all the way over here, then glide down. This time, let's try not to die from fall damage. I'm just trying to get to this spot right here. And there's the Kazooie switch. Hooray! So we're going to hit this. That's going to open some more gates. And then we're going to go back to Banjo again. all the way over here. So we opened up another Banjo switch. This one's pretty easy to access, though. We just swap back, and we just have to climb along here. There we go. So once we get this last switch, I think this is the last one we have to hit. So enough with this swapping back and forth. Well, we do have to go back to Kazooie for a bit, but I don't think she has to actually hit a switch. We just gotta rock this right here. Okay, so we're opening up, finally, the gate that reveals the Jiggy. So now my challenge is to drop down below as Kazooie without killing myself. So let's just be very safe. We'll just glide down very slowly. Very, very slowly. Okay, I think I'm probably safe. I could probably just drop down now. And there we go. So we got that Jiggy. Let's go back inside here. And we're actually going to go back, swap over back to Banjo, bring him inside as well. Then we'll team these two back up. So to swap over, we're just going to simply go up this way and, oh, not fall into the little tiny pit of lava. We're going to go up and use the split pad here. So let's go back to Banjo. Now to bring him back inside, there's a lot of ways you could do it. You could just go back over to the other side using grip grab. I'm just going to drop down here and go back in the main entrance. Either way works. This is kind of the more dangerous approach, I guess, but that's kind of how I play this game sometimes. Okay, let's go get Kazooie here. And once again, that guy over there, that green one, that was a Minjo, so I'm just going to avoid him. I think I've mentioned that like 3 times, but whatever. So now that we've got these guys teamed up, we're going to go blow up the wall right here. And this one is going to take us to a very familiar place. If we go right through this little tunnel, it's going to take us back to the Mayan Kickball Stadium. This is back in Mayhem Temple. Now, the reason we have to do this is because to play kickball, we have to be a Stony, so we once again have to get the Stony transformation from Wumba in this area. However, I'm going to take a short detour and go finally head back to Spiral Mountain and get those 2 cheat codes, so let's go do that. And here are our 2 new cheats. We have Fall Proof and Honeyback. Fall Proof will make it so we don't take fall damage, and Honeyback will make it so our health automatically regenerates. Pretty awesome. So now we have to go back to the cheat room and actually enter those cheats. There's our first cheat code, Fall Proof, and our second cheat code, Honeyback. Okay, so now we can finally turn these cheat codes on, and what better way to test having no fall damage than going all the way up to the top of the elevator shaft in Grunty Industries. This is going to be quite the fall, my friends. Let's go. All the way down. Oh yeah! And for all that, we take no fall damage. I'm very glad I actually remembered to turn the cheat code on. Alright, let's go back to Mayhem Temple. Back in Mayhem Temple, we want to go into Wumba's Wigwam, transform into a Stony, then go right back to Hailfire Peaks, and it is time to partake in our second kickball tournament. This one's going to be even more difficult than the first. Not that the first was really that hard, but this one's actually a bit challenging. So let's do my best to get this on the first try. Let's go talk to this guy. Welcome to the Coliseum Professional Kickball Championships. We like to do things a little differently here. The lowest score always wins. We're just about to begin the quarterfinals. So like you said, the lowest score wins. That means that yellow balls, instead of scoring on your own, you actually want to score on your opponents. And red balls, you want to score on yourself. So it's a little bit backwards there. There are also the introduction of shiny balls or flashy balls, whatever you want to call them. And those are worth double points. So let's get started. The first round is going to be all about yellow balls, and we want to score these on our opponents. Keep that in mind once again. So you want to try to block your goal and score on others. That's pretty much the objective here. So we just blocked off that yellow guy right there. We've got to get some points on him because I've already got 2 on me. Ow! Can you not do that? We need to get some on purple right now. Purple's got nothing so far. So let's definitely go score on purple. There we go. Let's keep them from scoring on me at least. Okay. Wow, we're doing pretty good. Purple's the only one that's giving us competition, but I think we're doing fine. As long as let's just go play defense. I think if we just block them from getting an ours at this point, we'll be fine. So in some regard, this is actually easier than the other one because really, they're trying to score on each other and not just score for themselves. So you can really play more of a defensive game, which you really couldn't do the first time around. But there we go. We totally won that one just by a landslide. So round 1 is completed. You've won your quarterfinal. Now you may move on to the semifinals. Very well. So same as the first time we did kickball way back in like episode 2 or 3 or whatever it was. We do just have 3 rounds to go through. Hey buddies! You're playing with the big boys now. Oh, well that's just terrifying. I'll try my best to win. May the best Stony win. So now we're going to have red balls. Now we actually start with a higher score. And we want to score as many things on ourselves as we possibly can to lower our score here. Now if you see them flashing white and red, that's because those are the flashing the flashing red balls or whatever, so those are going to be worth double points. Oh my gosh, I'm actually not doing that good. Yellow's doing pretty decently here. Oh my goodness gracious, dude. Okay, I am winning, but purple just got 2 shinies. Dude, purple just got 2 shinies. That's ridiculous. So purple's actually in the lead right now. Slightly. Can I? No, can't steal it from them, but I got the shiny right here. Let's go steal this from red. Dang it. Okay, oh, 2 shinies, 2 shinies. Boom, and boom. Let's go steal that. Okay, now we're doing good. Now we've got that lead. Purple is just about to bring it back. No, we're good. We're fine. So we won that one just by 2 points, but that is good enough. And round 3 here, it's going to be pretty much the same thing, but this time we're going to have yellow and red balls. So the goal here is going to be score yellow on your opponent and score red on yourself. You can play aggressive, you can play defensively, whatever works. Let's get to it. Playing for that blue team, the final. You'll never be the Coliseum champion. I beg to differ. Here we go, guys. So red on ourselves. Actually, red to start is not good because there's no points to remove. We also have the explodey balls. Oh my gosh, I've already been scored on twice, dude. So let's go score on purple. We need to score on red here as well. We're doing all right. So let's go get some reds on ourselves. Okay, they're not. Oh, we blocked that yellow. Sick. Let's go shoot it over to purple there. Get some more point removals on mine. Oh, they just scored on me. Keep in mind, the yellow scores 1 point, or 2 points, and reds only remove 1. Unless it's shiny, then it removes 2. So we're actually doing pretty good here. Oh, I just got scored on again, though. Oh, I just shot a red into the wrong... Oh, my gosh. I shot a red into my opponent's. Oh, dude, wow. Oh, I'm almost losing here. And... good. So someone shot one into purple at the end. That was actually going to be a very close game. But we got it. The kickball tournament, round 2, is completed. Honestly, kickball probably one of my favorite minigames because it's not one of those standard minigames where it's just like... 3, blue's 3 points, green is 2, red is 1, all that stuff. So it kind of mixes things up, which is nice. We're going to go back, transform back to Banjo and Kazooie, and I'll meet you guys back in this Coliseum. You know what? Let's go talk to the Stony as Banjo and Kazooie and see what his gibberish text is. Oh, if we can actually get up there. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Okay, well, I'm not exactly sure what he just said. If you guys know how to translate Stony, let me know, and you can fill us in on what he just said there. But we're actually just got one more thing to do here, guys, before we're finally done with Hailfire Peak. So let's go and do it. What we want to do is go over to the fly pad that we unlocked in like the first episode that we were here. And we can actually use the shortcut behind the tent to get over there, which is pretty convenient. Let's just hop over this way. Down these pillars. Wow! I just love how the pillars just so conveniently make the perfect bridges we need. I mean, I guess that's just clever level design, but it's kind of funny when you think about it. Like, if you were to think of this game in a realistic sense, aside from the fact that we have, you know, bears that walk on 2 feet and have backpacks and crud, aside from that, I mean, it's a little bit ridiculous that things just lined up that way. Okay, let's go down, up, go down here, into this area. Come on, I know you guys can do it. There we go. So once we go inside here, we're back inside the train station, this time a bit higher up, and now we can finally interact with Gobi. Hey there, please, not my precious water again. Sorry, buddy. Oh, knock that water right out of him. No, it took me since the last game to save that. So he's been saving that water for 2 years, and we just knock it right out of him. So Chuffy down here says, yes, that seems to have cooled my boiler enough. He'll let us take the Chuffy train to the ice side. So we couldn't take the ice to the ice side before because it was too hot. It was going to melt some crud, but now we're cooled off. I guess some water from Gobi works out. So let's go take the cab and go right into the Hailfire Peaks ice side. Choo-choo! I feel so bad for Gobi. Oh my gosh. Just imagine that. He's been saving up for 2 years just for us to come ground pounded out of him. That poor guy. I actually like Gobi a lot. I think he's a goofy character. He's fun. But here we are in the ice side station, and it's probably just another Minjo, guys. Don't get tricked, because we've already completed the White Jinjo family, so... I wonder if there's another one, even though we've already completed it. We're just going to hop out of the train right here. I really wish those train rides didn't take quite so long, but oh well. All we have to do here is climb up this little giant icicle train track thing. Oh, wow, he went from a white one to an orange one. Well, let's just not get killed by that. We're actually just going to go down the tracks here. He can just go zap whatever he wants. And right here, guys, the final Jiggy for Hailfire Peaks. Let's grab that, and we are done. Up to 70 Jiggies. Let's go take a look at our totals here. We got 10 out of 10, 100 notes, all of the Jinjos, all of the honeycombs, all Cheetos, Globos, and jam jars. We've done it, guys. Hailfire Peaks, 100% completed, and that is going to be it for this episode. We are almost done with this game, guys. We'll probably finish it next week, actually. So I will see you guys then. Take care.